Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of The Money Man. Now I've got an unusual currency today. What I've got is the Estonian Kroon. Now I hope I'm saying that right, because I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. So what I've got is a mixture of Estonian banknotes from 1994 to 2007. So they're a bit random, but I thought they were pretty cool, so I wanted to show them off to you today because I've not actually seen these before. I actually picked them up from my local numismatic dealer, and they were really cheap, so I was quite surprised. So I thought, hey, this would be a cool little thing to show off to you. So we're going to start off with the lowest denomination I have, which is the 2. I guess Krooni means krona, similar to krona, but I could be completely wrong. And here it is. Now, it's quite drab, it's quite bland, but they do get much better, I promise you. And what I like about these banknotes is they're simple, but they're actually quite interesting. Now, you can see that we've got the denomination of 2 represented here and here, and it actually moves through the banknote as well. You get this kind of sort of effect where it looks like there's a sheet of, uncut banknotes in the background with the denomination of 2 on. And obviously you've got Kax Krooni, which is obviously like 2 krona, I guess, and you've got the Eesti Bank at the top there. So yeah, it's very, very simple, but they are quite interesting. Now, I don't know who this gentleman is on the front. It's got his name there, Van Beer, who lived from 1792 to 1876. So he must be a prominent figure from Estonian history, obviously. And if we have a look at the security feature, I'm going to use my handy light here, you can see right there that he is also in the watermark. So, yeah, pops through. So, yeah, and also you can see the denomination of 2 as well. Okay, so let's spin it around and look at the back, and you can see we've got a rather nice building here. Now, this could be a central bank, it could be some kind of governmental house, I am not entirely sure. Again, this is just a quick look at these banknotes. I haven't really gone into any detail in terms of research, so if you know, let me know down in the comment section. But this video is just looking at the aesthetics of the banknote. Or banknotes, I should say. So, let's have a look at the next one. The next one is the 5 Krooni banknote, and I like this one. I really like this. Now, you can see that the portrait has shifted to the middle of the banknote, and we've got Paul Keres here, who lived from 1916 to 1975. So I imagine he's some kind of prominent statesman. And you can see, I like this, where we've got this, they're almost like chess pieces, or something that you might see in like Warhammer or something like that. It's quite interesting. You've got like a soldier here, looks like a footman or a man at arms, and then you've got a knight on horseback with his sword aloft, which is quite interesting. And then you've got these checkered squares, so that is what makes me think that this is a depiction of a chess game. So really, really cool, interesting. I'd love to know what's going on there. And I like how this sort of like wavy line pattern moves through the banknote. It's kind of interesting. Now, if we look at the watermark, if I can show you, you can see we've got these wonderful 3 lions that poke through. Now, that is really, really interesting, because you can see the same 3 lions at the top here. And it's kind of odd how it's at the edge of the banknote, and it's not an entirely complete image. That's an interesting feature. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. But if we spin it around and we look at the back, you can see we've got a wonderful bridge right here. I think that's very, very nice. And looks like an old fort and castle here and here. And then we've got a wonderful church in the background. So yeah, very, very nice. I'd love to know what river this is. I'm sure somebody knows in the comment section. I bet somebody can tell us. So yeah, that's the next one. So let's keep on going. The next one is the 10 Krooni banknote. And here it is. And again, I really, really like this as well. The colours, it's simple, but it works. Very, very fascinating. And we've got Jacob Hurt here, who lived from 1839 to 1907. And if we have a look at the watermark, you'll see that the watermark is actually him. So if I hold it up to the light, you can see, and we've got the denomination of 10 represented. Like I said, this is a random collection of Estonian banknotes from 1997 to 2007. Sorry, 1994 to 2007. So if I have a look at the back, we've got this wonderful tree on the back. Look at that. Isn't that epic? I love that. I think that's really cool. This may be an important tree. I do not know. That's going to be a common theme in this video. I do not know. I should know, but again, we're just looking at the beauty of these banknotes. They're very, very interesting. I think they're quite unique. So yeah, there we go. Okay, the next one I have is the 25 Kroon banknote, and you can see that this one is from later on. It's from 2007, and you'll note the design differences. So now we've got a wonderful sort of security strip going through here, which has got some nice reflective properties, and you'll see the lion moving through that reflective strip. And it's very, very nice when it catches the light, and you can see we've got the denomination of 25 represented throughout here. So this is a little bit more of a more sophisticated banknote. And if we just have a look, we've got this gentleman here, and it says his name is Anton Hansen Tamsar. Oh, I'm so sorry, I butchered the pronunciation of his name for sure. And he lived from 1878 to 1940. So yeah, so let's have a look at the watermark. You can see it's his face. It's the same portrait. So yeah, very nice. Quite a large watermark as well. Now if we spin it around and look at the back, you can see that we've got some kind of old village. I'm guessing that this is a nod to rural Estonia and possibly to its history as a sort of agrarian society. I don't know. I'm just shooting from the hip here. But again, you can see that they are simple in their design, but they work. I really, really like them. Now, the next one is from 1994, so this is the earliest one I have, and this is a 50 Kroon. And here it is. This one's quite interesting. And I like how this is really weird. Now, if you're into conspiracy stuff, look at this one. It's got the all-seeing eye of the Illuminati right there. You know, the one that's on the US dollars. So that's fascinating. And look how this, you know, the sort of the light of wisdom is radiating out from it. Dum dum dum. Illuminati confirmed. But yeah, really, really interesting design feature. I'd like to know what this represents, because it kind of sat on a column. And then you've got a depiction of Rudolf Tobias here, who lived from 1873 to 1918. So yeah, let's have a look if there's a discernible watermark. And again, we've got those three lions. So yeah, just on the right side, you can just see. Yeah, so I just have to put the light on. There we go. You can catch it a little bit better there. So it's the same three lions that are in the sort of national sigil right here. If we spin it around and look at the back, you can see we've got another sort of stately building. Looks quite modern, even though it's got that kind of Greco-Roman style in it. It's definitely a very, very modern building, and I guess this would be some kind of parliament building or something like that. Again, I do not know. The treasury, maybe. If anybody knows, let me know down in the comments section. So yeah, that's what I've got for you today. An interesting and eclectic set of Estonian banknotes. I think they're quite fascinating, and like I said, I picked them up for really, really cheap. So yeah, let me know what you think of these fantastic banknotes. Do you have any more examples in your collection? I think I'm going to try and get hold of some more of these Estonian banknotes from the early 2000s to late 90s, whatever. Yeah. So, interesting. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. It's the Money Man, signing out for now. Bye-bye.